Hello there, this is Stormdog, and I really like finding new games. I really like getting into the betas for anything that I can find up and coming and trying it out before anybody else. And maybe that's just the millennial in me, but I noticed one come across my YouTube feed the other day, got into the open beta really easy as simply clicking request on their Steam page, and was able to try out the game Warlander. It's in open beta, and we've kind of seen this formula before in quite a few games, and of course it's got its knockoff on Roblox, just like everything else does, but it's that classic one where you've got the two medieval armies facing each other, trying to take checkpoints, then ultimately destroy something in each other's castle. And like a lot of these other ones, there is some different little quirks to it. But in this one, as you're going into a match, there'll be one designated commander. You can try and apply for the position. I have no interest in that. I'd rather just be the grunt on the field. But the commander can, of course, go ahead and start a vote, and each person on the squad in the teams can vote if they'd like to focus on assault as their main tactic, defense, or a balance of both. And I usually choose the balance, but of the matches I've played so far, every time we pick assault, all the way. So after that, each army is split down into like 5 different squads, and each squad can choose to volunteer for a job. The first job being protect the castle, and then the next few teams, their job being the assault squads, to go out and claim checkpoints, and then ultimately to infiltrate the enemy castle and destroy their big glowy orb thingy. And then after that, the final squad's job would be to kind of go around and do sabotage, destroying enemy positions, enemy fortifications, siege weapons, and etc. There are about 3 different classes in this. The Knight class, and of course he's your bulkier class focused on melee. There is the Mage class, he's your little old wizard guy. And then the Cleric, who does a lot of support and healing. But what is nice about this is every single one of them also has an alternate playstyle that you can swap back and forth between at any time. And for each one of these, they will have a more range focused one. So the Knight and the Cleric both are range focused if you switch to their alternate. They're melee focused, of course, when you first start them. And each different variation of the 2 playstyles that you can swap back and forth instantly has their own kind of little quirks, attacks, and powers. The Wizard just kind of swaps back and forth between really quick finger gun lightning kind of things and a slower lobbed fireball attack that packs more of a punch. The alternate attack for the Cleric is like this grenade launcher kind of thing, and the Knight has a crossbow. So it's really nice to swap it back and forth on the fly, and there's all kind of neat little mechanics in it. There's gear you can get along the way and put better in, but the more leveled up your character is with his gear and attacks and powers, the harder it is to get him into a match. As far as you might have to play the first few minutes with a different character, almost like you're on kind of a cooldown with this guy. But it's got some neat stuff to it. I'm really enjoying the few matches I have played so far. I don't know when it comes out of open beta, but it's open beta and you can jump in at any time. So I'll show you a little bit of gameplay, and then I'll put the Steam link down below for you.